WWE superstars Dominik Mysterio and Rhea Ripley have been in an on-screen relationship for quite some time now. However, Liv Morgan has been trying to create a wedge between the two by going after Dirty Dom. The 30-year-old seems to have the ultimate opportunity to get on Mommy's nerves by using the former NXT North American champion. Liv Morgan has set her sights on Dominik Mysterio in her quest to take everything away from Ripley. The Women's World Champion has made multiple advances on Dirty Dom in the last few weeks. However, the Judgment Day member has stood his ground and maintained his distance from the female star. Rhea Ripley, meanwhile, has stayed off the wrestling radar since dropping the title and seems to be enjoying her time off with friends and family. Her fiancé Buddy Matthews was also recently written off AEW programming so he could attend a special event with Mommy. Many believe that the two are about to tie the knot. This could provide Liv Morgan with an ultimate opportunity to take the mind games with Ripley to the next level. The Raw star could kidnap Dominik Mysterio and take him to Mommy's wedding along with her to get on the latter's nerves. While this is speculation, the new era has shown it can mix real-life events with storylines to have a much greater impact on the fans, with a recent example being Dominik and Rhea walking out of Rey Mysterio's Hall of Fame induction. While Dominik Mysterio has maintained his loyalty towards Rhea Ripley so far, WWE veteran Dutch Mantel believes that the Judgment Day star could end up betraying Mommy to side with Liv Morgan. If he publicly humiliated Rhea Ripley, after she got hurt, she came back and he went with Liv Morgan, and all of a sudden, Rhea, boy, I'd have her beat the sh*t out of both of them. And then, she throws him out and then she goes, "Oh I'm getting you, Liv, now," and they going and he comes back in, he does something to hurt her, Rhea, and they lay her out. I think that would be the biggest bang for the buck. Rhea Ripley has been out of action for the past few months. The Eradicator has maintained her silence on the ongoing Liv Dominik storyline. However, one can expect her to go after the Women's World Champion once she returns to WWE. Sure, here's a creative scenario where Dominik Mysterio is kidnapped by a 30-year-old WWE star for a major heist involving Rhea Ripley. The WWE universe was buzzing with excitement as the lights dimmed in the arena. A sense of anticipation filled the air. Tonight was a special event, one that fans had been eagerly awaiting. Unbeknownst to them, the night's drama would transcend the squared circle, spiraling into a tale of deception, intrigue, and high-stakes crime. Dominik Mysterio, the young and talented WWE star, was preparing for his match backstage. The son of the legendary Rey Mysterio, Dominik had been making a name for himself in the wrestling world. But tonight, his destiny would take an unexpected turn. Suddenly, the arena's lights flickered. The Titantron displayed a chaotic scene, Dominik being ambushed and dragged away by a mysterious figure. Panic spread through the locker room as everyone tried to comprehend what was happening. The kidnapper, a 30-year-old WWE star known for his ruthless tactics, was revealed to be none other than Damian Priest. With his dark charisma and imposing presence, Priest had always been a formidable competitor. But this was something new, something far more sinister. Priest had meticulously planned the kidnapping, knowing it would send shockwaves through the WWE. But his motives were not merely personal. He had his eyes on a prize far more valuable than championship belts and wrestling glory. The true objective was a heist, one that would make headlines around the world. Rhea Ripley, the fierce and enigmatic WWE superstar, was the linchpin of this elaborate scheme. Unbeknownst to the public, Ripley had a hidden past intertwined with the world of high-stakes crime. Her skills went beyond the wrestling ring. She was a master strategist and a brilliant thief. As Dominik was taken to an undisclosed location, Priest and Ripley revealed their plan to him. They needed his help, or more accurately, they needed his father's legendary agility and expertise. Rey Mysterio, despite being retired, possessed knowledge that was crucial to their heist. The target? A priceless artifact known as the Lucador's Mask, rumored to be hidden within a heavily guarded museum. This mask was said to hold secrets of ancient wrestling techniques, making it a coveted item for anyone in the wrestling world. But more importantly, it was worth millions on the black market. Dominik, bound and gagged, listened in horror as Priest and Ripley explained their plan. They knew Rey Mysterio would come for his son, and when he did, they would force him to retrieve the mask. It was a perfect trap, one that preyed on a father's love and a son's helplessness. Meanwhile, back at the arena, the WWE locker room was in chaos. Rey Mysterio, frantic with worry, demanded answers. Triple H, the WWE executive, assured him that they would find Dominik, but Rey knew he couldn't wait. He had to take matters into his own hands. Rey reached out to his old friend and former tag team partner, Edge. Together, they traced clues left behind by Priest and Ripley, eventually discovering their hideout. But getting Dominik back would not be easy. They would have to outsmart two of the most cunning minds in WWE history. As Rey and Edge approached the hideout, they were ambushed by Priest. A fierce battle ensued, but Rey's determination and Edge's experience proved too much for Priest. They managed to subdue him, but not before he revealed the final piece of the puzzle, the museum heist. Rey realized that rescuing Dominik was only part of the challenge. To ensure his safety, he would have to complete the heist and retrieve the Luchador's mask. With no other choice, Rey and Edge reluctantly agreed to the terms set by Ripley, who watched the entire confrontation from the shadows. Under Ripley's guidance, Rey and Edge prepared for the heist. The museum was a fortress equipped with the latest security technology. But Rey's agility and Edge's cunning provided a fighting chance. Ripley, keeping Dominik as collateral, promised his safe return once the mask was in her hands. The night of the heist arrived. Rey and Edge infiltrated the museum, using their wrestling skills to navigate the laser grids and motion detectors. The journey to the mask was fraught with danger, but they pressed on, driven by their determination to save Dominik. Inside the museum, the air was tense. Every step, every breath had to be calculated. The heist felt more like a high-stakes match, where one wrong move could lead to disaster. Rey's acrobatics proved invaluable, allowing them to bypass several traps. Edge, with his strategic mind, disarmed the security systems one by one. Finally, they reached the inner sanctum where the Luchador's mask was displayed. The mask, intricately designed and shimmering under the spotlight, seemed almost within reach. But it was protected by a final, intricate security system. Rey, recalling ancient techniques passed down through generations of Luchadors, carefully maneuvered through the last defenses. With a swift, precise move, he grabbed the mask. The alarm sounded, blaring throughout the museum. Rey and Edge sprinted towards the exit, the precious artifact in tow. As they burst through the doors, they were met by Ripley and Priest, who had recovered from their earlier encounter. Ripley's eyes gleamed with satisfaction as Rey handed over the mask. True to her word, she released Dominik, who rushed into his father's arms. The reunion was brief, however, as the authorities, alerted by the museum's alarm, were closing in. Ripley and Priest prepared to make their escape, but Rey and Edge were not about to let them get away so easily. A final showdown erupted outside the museum, a clash of titans under the moonlit sky. The battle was fierce, showcasing the raw power and skill of each wrestler. In the chaos, Ripley managed to secure the mask and attempted to flee. Dominik, seeing his father and Edge struggling against Priest, found his courage. He intercepted Ripley, using the wrestling techniques he had learned to disarm her. The mask fell to the ground, and Dominik quickly retrieved it. Realizing the tide had turned, Ripley and Priest made a desperate escape, disappearing into the night. The authorities arrived moments later, finding Rey, Edge, and Dominik with the mask. They explained the situation, and the police, understanding the complexity of the events, chose to focus on pursuing Ripley and Priest instead of detaining the heroes. Back at the WWE, the story of the heist spread like wildfire. The Mysterio family was hailed as heroes, their bond stronger than ever. The Luchador's mask was returned to its rightful place, and the legend of the Mysterio lineage grew even more profound. Ripley and Priest, now fugitives, remained at large. Their plan had failed, but their ambition was far from extinguished. They would regroup, and someday, they vowed, they would return to claim what they believed was theirs. For now, though, peace returned to the WWE. Dominik, with newfound confidence and respect for his heritage, continued to rise through the ranks. Rey, proud of his son and grateful for their safety, remained a guiding force in Dominik's career. The heist had been an unexpected chapter in their lives, a thrilling adventure that tested their resolve and unity. But in the end, the strength of family and the spirit of Lucha Libre triumphed, ensuring that the legacy of the Mysterios would endure for generations to come.